the initial round of formatting for our low resolution layout or our low resolution media query. I hope you don't mind this slightly accelerated pace. I hope that's all right, but I want to get to the good stuff, the graphics, and I want to get our graphics under the control of CSS as well. Lots of cool stuff to show you there. So once again, I'm going to flip back over to my external style sheet, styles.css. Now I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to look for my low resolution media query. And obviously this is where we're going to be working over the next few exercises. So let's jump right into it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after the master ID selector. I'm going to make the same change that I've made twice already. I'm going to go and change his border color. So look for his RGB color values there for his border. And let's go and change these to the same color values that we've used already, 193, 180, and 152. Perfect. All right, now I'm going to head down to the Nav LI. So, I'm not wasting any time. We're jumping right into the navigation menu next. So down into the Nav LI, and once again, I want to increase the font size for the navigation items just a little bit. You have to think of your user, by the way, as well. Imagine trying to navigate, or I'm sure you have tried to navigate websites on your mobile device, your iPhone or your Android device, and it can be pretty tough. So we try to use slightly larger font sizes just to make it a little bit easier for the user experience. So I'm going to try increasing my font size for the main navigation menu. Now, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to wind up. I'll start with 120% as a first attempt, and I might come back and change this. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to change his line height as well. Once again, we know that our main navigation menu is going to break onto multiple lines, so we want to try and space things apart just a little bit, again, for the overall user experience. So you could try maybe 150% or 160%, which I'm going to use, or maybe 175, something like that. So, all right, that's good. The other thing that I'm going to do, since we're here anyway, is I'm going to get rid of the underline on the hyperlink, so nav LIA. So I'm going to find him and then drop my cursor in there, and I'll say text decoration, :space none. And, once again, give me just a quick moment here. I'm going to adjust the spacing and the organization of my external list of rules, something like that. Perfect. Great. We're off to the races here pretty quickly, which is nice. Go ahead and refresh your browser if you want to preview things. So that looks pretty good to me in terms of the font size and the spacing that I used. But here's the other thing too that I haven't really out and out mentioned, is it's one thing to view this on a desktop computer, on a laptop in my case, inside a web browser. It would be really nice to get this onto my iPhone to see what it really looks like. That's the true test. So anyway, we're given a pretty good idea of how things look here, but of course, getting it onto the actual device really can't be beat. So with the initial round of formatting out of the way, let's go after our content boxes. We don't need to worry about our slideshow. He's out of the picture for this guy. So we can get right into our content boxes, and then we can get down into that news feed as well.